welcome back to my channel. My name is Celeste. For all my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining me, and to all my old subscribers, thank you for continuing to rock with me. I'm so glad to have all of you a part of my community, and I'm interested in hearing about your lock journeys, or if you're not locked, you're thinking about it, just comment below so we can like start a dialogue. And yeah, well, first of all, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at tlovespeaksss. That way you can keep up to date with me on all my hair updates, life updates, whatever. Yeah, I recently reached my 2-year update. I got my locks installed so my locks were completed January 14th, 2017. And it took a total of 4 days. I was scheduled for 3 days, but we went over the limit, or not over the limit, but we went over the time period because I had a lot of hair. Just for a reference point, I started with 8 to 13 inches. Like that was, my stylist measured 13 inches. But I do know that my hair was like 8 inches in some parts, and I'll explain how I know that too later. But yeah, so it took me 4 days to get them, and I started out with 507-ish locks. I've combined 2, which you guys know, so that still puts me over 500, but obviously we have to subtract a little bit. Yeah. So in honor of my 2-year anniversary, I wanted to do something different with my hair. I was getting kind of like bored with it, and I wasn't in the point where I was like, oh, I'm gonna combine or I'm gonna comb them out or anything, but I just wanted something new. And I chose I don't know, maybe it's because the light is in my face, hopefully you guys can see it, but I chose a raspberry color. I know a lot of people either go for blonde or they go for red, even though to me, maybe I'm a little colorblind, this looks a little red right now. But yeah, people go for blonde, people go for red, and I wanted something just kind of different, you know? And so I picked raspberry. I went June 15th. That was, yeah, well, it was this past Saturday. I don't know when this video will get uploaded, but so I went June 15th of this year to get my hair done. And girl, process was long, but totally worth it. First thing she did was she cut my hair. I'll put the before picture here. You guys know I've been complaining about those stringy ends that kind of make my hair look not so nice, and that comes from like your hair being different lengths too. So that's why I always like recommend, before you get sister locks, make sure you get a trim, because I mean, I think most of us go in with wanting to save our length, but in the end, like, you're gonna have to cut it anyway because it's not gonna look even. So that's what happened. It got to the point where like it just looked bad and it wasn't flattering. So I had her cut it, and she cut it into a nice shape for me, which I am thrilled about. And then after she cut it, she fixed, I don't know which locks they are, but she fixed like maybe 3-4 locks that apparently had slippage. I had no idea that. I knew when I went to the consultation that she was gonna have to fix some, but up until that point, I had no idea that 2 years in and I was still having slippage. So she went in and she fixed those. And all that probably took about maybe an hour, maybe so. I feel a lot better about my hair now, more so because it does, like, even though it's braided out, like even in this like natural state, it doesn't look choppy, and it looks nice, right? So okay, so this is the lock that I combined, and I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know if the bleach fused it or what, because like, you guys know based on like my video that I just kind of twisted it together, but even now if I want to take it down, I couldn't Really? You're gonna like just open the freezer like while I'm filming? Like, my sister is complaining that she hungry, but she gonna wait till I start filming to try to come in here and find something to eat. Really? Don't grin. Yeah, even if I wanted to like untwist it, I couldn't, because I can't even see like where it ends. I can just see that it's twisted. So that's a good sign, because that means that it's fusing together, and it also took the dye and the bleach really well. It just kind of blends in with everything else. So it's doing fine. I'm still self-retiring. If you go on Instagram, you can see the video where I showed like what it looked like after I finished. But this time was really difficult for me to do it. It just, like, I'm at the point now where I have to maintain my mom's and my cousin's hair, who has traditional locks, and it's just becoming a bit much to have to kind of do 3 heads. And so it took me like 3 weeks to do my hair. So once school starts back up again, I'm probably going to be going back to a consultant, whether it's Brianna or someone else while I'm in Michigan, just because I just don't think that I can maintain 3 heads. It takes a lot. My scalp is a little dry. I do notice that, but I don't really know if that has anything to do with me dyeing my hair, because I didn't dye my roots, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty much just like half of my length. So I don't know if my scalp was just always dry and I didn't notice it or what, but I do notice that my scalp is a little dry. So I've just been oiling it with excuse this raggedy bottle, but in it has a jojoba oil in it. My scalp really likes that, so that's just the oil that I've been using. Also, you know, with color treated hair, it's prone to dryness, so I've just been spraying, put a picture of it here, the the Cream of Nature leave-in conditioner on my hair, and it seems to be helping. As far as the cut that my stylist gave me, I was looking at old pictures and trying to compare like where I think my hair is now, so I put another one. I think I'm back to the length that I was at the beginning of the year, so that would be, I guess I cut off about 6 months worth of length. And so by the end of the year, my hair should be back to where it is. But my stylist also told me that in like 6 months, it would probably be time for another trim. Depending on how it's looking, I might or might not trim it. Just because, you know, with loose natural hair, you trim your hair more often, but with locks, you don't necessarily have to, I don't think. So if I feel like I need it, I will, but if not, I won't. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.